So we just arrived in Hudson. It is exciting times. Oh, we are going to go voyage for food because the rooms are not ready yet. So, you know, but I'm hungry anyway, and he's probably hungry as well. So I will show you guys what the hotel looks like in the room and a little bit of the town in a few. Hudson, New York is filled with beautiful old-fashioned brick houses. Some are even painted in bright colors which match how positive the people in the town are. Most homes and storefronts even showcase signs for Black Lives Matter and pro-choice. While our hotel room was being prepared, we walked around Warren Street. I was determined to get a dinner reservation at Fish and Game, but sadly they were closed due to COVID-19. That was the last thing either of us wanted to hear after driving for nearly 2 hours, mainly to try that restaurant. So we continued to explore, hoping to find another great place to eat when we actually walked into a huge protest. As you could see, Black Lives Matter was written out over the entire street as protesters screamed out, "Black trans lives matter, all Black lives matter." As we walked away towards the homes, which resembled the White House, we could feel the pain of the protesters. So I'm in Hudson, but you know, you could take the girl out of New York City, but you can't take the Rastafari out the girl. All right then. Then we headed towards a new hotel and restaurant, The Maker. My boyfriend's eyes sparkled with anticipation as we walked down the lonesome road to find a hidden gem, excited about what we could possibly see inside. So it is opening weekend at The Maker in Hudson, New York, and that's currently where we are having lunch. So we just touched down here and the menu's pretty interesting. It's got some odd pairings, but they sound good. So I'll let you guys know what we think. I had one of their refreshing cocktails, and my boyfriend had a Trappist lager. For lunch, we each got the crispy pork bites, which were served with a delicious light aioli sauce. Then we shared the grill flatbread, which was topped with burrata, kale pesto, cherry vinegar, and wood sorrel. As we walked away from the new culture, we witnessed more people fighting against the old culture. Go protest in my neighborhood. Interesting. Then it was time to check out the famous art museums and retro bookstores. Sadly, the Spotted Dog was closed, but we got to see. So I just left John Doe, which is a pretty dope bookstore. It's like a everything store. They have vinyls, they have DVDs, VHS, everything. So it's pretty dope. It was a pretty good time, and you'll see it. This bookstore was definitely a throwback to a groovier era. It was filled with vinyls, VHS tapes, classic CDs, comic books, and even 70s and 80s clothing. After that, it was time to return to the hotel to get ready for dinner. So we just arrived at the Wick. This is where we'll be staying for the weekend. It's really beautiful inside. We went inside briefly before we went for our little walk, and now we're gonna see the room. So you guys are gonna get to see the room. Sadly, the hotel's swanky cafe with its beautiful greenhouse windows was closed. On our floor, the hotel's hallway had a cool industrial theme, which even featured metal blueprints of machinery. We just entered the bedrooms. As you could see, there are 2 queen beds. They're like impeccably made. Everything looks super pretty, pristine, and clean. You see me in the mirror with my little rake. And something that I noticed that I love, they have a smart TV. And if you look right there, yep, welcome Zoe Lead. So it shows you that you could stay connected to the Wi-Fi. There's no password. This hotel's basically off to the side on its own. So I guess they trust everyone to just click and use it while they're inside. The tables are gorgeous. They have like a little mirror, like a frosted glass. You see the remote. And let's check out the closet space. So I'm only here for 2 nights, so I don't need a lot of space, but I love the fact that it comes full of hangers. The iron is there. They actually took extra time to let us in because they were cleaning, getting everything ready. Of course, a safe is in there. They have beautiful decorum, a full dresser drawer. And let's see the bathroom. So as soon as you come in, you see how beautiful the sink is. The towels are all folded. Me again. And I love the little marble finish. It's a really beautiful place. Like I love the hotel so far. Everyone downstairs was super friendly and nice, and it's just, I don't know, it's a vibe. It's a very beautiful room. So I'm quite excited to spend the night here. We ended the night with dinner at Savor, an upscale northern Italian restaurant that had the best food in Hudson. I had the pork ribeye and he got the night special, veal, followed by a flourless chocolate torte. Good morning, everyone. So another day in Hudson, New York. It is Friday. We're gonna go get breakfast at Le Perche, if I'm pronouncing that correct. So I will see you guys later. This is the best place to have breakfast in Hudson, New York. It's a French bakery and bistro housed in a former bank that has the best pastries and bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. So we just got to the Hudson Brewing Company. It is a warehouse, which is pretty cool. And we'll see inside. This well-established beer brewery has great artwork incorporated into its decorum while still giving you that cool, gritty vibe. I really loved their reasonably priced craft beers. One of the most highly recommended places in Hudson, New York is Little Deb's, which I am standing in front of right now. We're going to take a look inside. As you could tell, it's very colorful, it's very pretty and out there. They have some very interesting signs, which I will insert some photos of right there. So you could see the Black Lives Matter sign, and they have another sign that you could see right now. So it's a pretty, it's a pretty interesting place, but we'll see inside, and we're excited to try the food here and just see what the vibe is. So we will see you guys after we leave. Sadly, Little Deb's was closed, so we walked around the seaport. So as you could tell from the background, I am standing across the street from the famous Farmer and Sons in Hudson, New York. So if you've read any Hudson, New York articles, you know this is the place to eat. This is the most famous farm to table place in the area. My boyfriend and I just finished eating here. If you are interested in finding more about our experience and what to get, what to eat when you're in the region, when you take your time out and you come here, if you want to see what inside looks like, please keep watching. Please like this video, share this video, tell a friend to tell a friend, and you'll find out right about now. Farmer and Sons. This is the most highly regarded restaurant in Hudson. This farm-to-table restaurant and hotel arguably has the best ambiance and exquisite fine cuisine. On a scale from 1 to 10, I would rate the scenery a 10, the cleanliness a 10, the food an 8, and the hospitality or service an 8. Although the staff's behavior made me feel extremely uncomfortable during this visit, I recently had a great experience staying in their hotel and realized that they are just very attentive and COVID cautious. We also commended the staff for making some of the best cocktails we've ever had, as well as the most succulent steak and delicious roasted baby potatoes. I could look past the excessive prices, as well as the terribly tough, rubbery chicken wings and the basic clams. Little Deb's had a nice pop-up station and jam session at Rivertown, but we ended the night at Back Bar, the only outdoor place open late. I loved how forward-thinking this place was, but I wasn't impressed with the concoction-type drinks. I did enjoy the interesting selection of vegan ice creams at Culture Cream, though. It was too noisy for me to say goodnight, so here I am saying thank you for watching. Please subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell one next friend cousin, and we'll see you in the next travel vlog.